Yo, what is up, guys? This is Mio, and we are here today with our Hive Beedrill draft analysis. So yeah, we were in Weedle last season, but we got to double promote up to Beedrill, and I am super excited for this. So glad I got that and got that system. The system last season was a little weird, so usually I wouldn't be double promoting with this kind of record, but I am glad I did, and I hope that I can prove myself in Beedrill. So I'm just gonna hop right into our draft analysis. I was third in the draft order, so I was going to get a good Pokemon no matter what. I didn't want Coco, I didn't want Steela, so I didn't really want the top two anyway. Even though Steela was still around at the point, I went for Landorus Therian just because I haven't used the thing in quite a while. I want to be able to use it again. Kind of. Like, I was going through all these different Pokemon. I was like, I don't know what I want to use for this draft. Like, should I meme it? Should I whatever? But then I just kind of decided, like, I'll just use Lando. It's solid Pokemon. It's hard to go wrong with it. I really want to try and use it again. So I'm happy with Lando. And a good pair for Lando that people often use, including myself, is a Scizor. So I got Scizor in this draft because of the little miniature U-turn thing they can do, Lando and Scizor. Also the strong bullet punch, and it's such a strong bullet punch, and I'm really glad to have that because I love spamming priority when I have it because it is such a good option for about any game. So these two are just a really nice thing to have together. I'm glad Scizor came back to me. And my third pick is another priority spammer in a way. It is Azumarill. So, with Azumarill, it goes well with Scizor because it resists the fire types. It resists the fighting types even. So, it's just good at covering the stuff that Scizor doesn't really like to deal with too well. It's just a good win condition with like the belly drum, and it just has that bullet punch plus Aqua Jet stab priority combo with Scizor that just wrecks house in certain matchups. And my fourth pick, since I'm having a few holes in this draft, I want to patch up while I'm still in my high tier stuff. I got Nihilego. So with Nihilego, I got it because sorry. I got it because 1, it can rocks, 2, it's a grounded poison, which means it can cover the T-spikes, which I usually draft teams that are kind of weak to T-spikes if I don't get a grounded poison. It's some good speed, it's a good special attacker. I have fully physical attackers right now besides Nihilego, so I needed that. So all the things combined, Nihilego is just a solid Pokemon at doing a lot of different things. Decided I would give it another shot. And now our fifth pick of the draft is Whimsicott. I probably could have waited on this pick, but I got Whimsicott because once again it's a fast special attacker. It's got really good prankster support options with like Encore and Stun Spore and Memento and all this stuff that can really help out a team. I like Whimsicott a lot with Lando because it just gives Lando, like a setup Lando, so many opportunities. Or it gives Azu opportunities. Or it lets Nihilego outspeed extra stuff with Stun Spore. It's a really nice Pokemon overall for a team. And I guess I could have waited a little bit for it, but I don't regret drafting it at all. It definitely works. Once again, it has U-turn. So Lando, Scizor, Whimsicott going for some U-turning. Can pivot around. Maybe get into Azu, maybe get into Lando or something like that. And so the sixth pick of our draft is my good pal Umbreon. So Umbreon, this team kind of likes having Wish because Lando and Nihilego don't have their own recovery. Azu doesn't really have its own recovery, but doesn't really need it. But it's a dark type. It's a really good ghost answer, which I end up weak to. It's also a good special dark answer. This is good Statusmon, Wishmon. It can Baton Pass even for like slow Baton Pass for pivoting once again. And it is just a Pokemon I wanted to try out again. I haven't used Umbreon in quite a while, so definitely wanted to see if I can work with it. If not, then there are other Pokemon out there that I can take instead of it, but I do want to try it. Yeah. And so, along with Umbreon, my next pick is, in fact, the Tier 4 Espeon, which I've wanted to use Espeon for a long time. I haven't before, really. I wanted to use it because I love using it. It's a nice, fast special attacker. It really does do quite a bit of work in games if it has the matchup to do so. It's got good Z access. I wish it had Focus Blast, but it can deal for the most part. It has Dazzling Gleam, it has Shadow Ball, it has Zap Cannon for Zap Cannon memes. I like that. It has Calm Mind and like Morning Sun so it can recover itself. And it does also have Baton Pass, so I can Baton Pass yet again into something if I need to. Which is nice. So I like Espeon on a team. Tier 4 is pretty nice value for it, I would say. So I'm glad I got it. So the next pick of our draft is our very own Uxie. So I got Uxie right away just because I wanted yet another rocker. I wanted a good U-turn mon, so it does all those. It can get good momentum. It has a good ground immunity, which I'm a little bit weak to ground at the moment. Just Lando and Nubiscott, which they don't like ice, but at least Uxie isn't weak to ice. So it's just a good pivoting mon here. I don't care if I'm stacking double pure psychic here. It's not going to be a huge issue for me, I don't believe. So yeah, Uxie is kind of a self-explanatory mon in what it does. It's another memento user, which is cool with Whimsicott. All that jazz. It's really nice. And what do you know? Our next pick is another pivoter, Mega Ampharos. So I got Mega Ampharos because, one, I wanted to use it. It works well with Scizor and Azu, I think. It's a slow pivoting into Azu is really nice. It's a really good breaker too. It's really scary to go up against because it's going to deal massive damage to your team, whether you like it or not. So it definitely will do a fair amount of work, I think, in a game if it has the matchup. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying to use the thing again because I've used it. I tried to use it once, but that didn't really go well. So hopefully this time it'll go well. And so the next pick of our draft, guess what? It's another Pokemon with pivoting. It's Pangoro. So Pangoro, I wanted another Dark type because I like having an offensive Dark type. I needed a fighting type. I needed a pivoter because I love pivoting as my priority. Everything about Pangoro here just works, I think. Pangoro is a super nice Pokemon to have on a team. Really glad I have it. I think it should definitely do some work if it has the matchup. I have my Fairy Resist kinda covered. Nihilego and Scizor are really it right now. But the next Pokemon will also be a Fairy Resist. But for Pangoro, it has really good abilities like Iron Fist and Scrappy and Mold Breaker. It has a good moves pool with all those offensive moves like Giant Punch, Knock Off, Ice Punch, Gunk Shot, Earthquake, all this awesome stuff. I just love Pangoro. I need to try it at some point, so this was a perfect opportunity, I believe. And the last one on this team is the official OKC Benchwarmer. It is our boy Magmortar. The better Z user than Kartana, Magmortar. Yep, that's right. Yeah, so I got Magmortar because I needed a tier 5, I needed a Fairy Resist, and it's a good meme. Magmortar is just, it's gonna be back, boys. It's gonna do something this time, trust. That's what it likes to think anyway. It might not. I don't really know yet. I'd have to look at matchups. But it's a solid mon in general. Solid breaker, solid Fairy Resist, just does all this stuff that it can, has a lot of different stuff that it can kind of do, but I will have to wait to see if it does those things well. But yeah, I like this team a lot. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 8 at least Pokemon on this team can pivot around into our stronger stuff, which is really, really nice. I think it gives me plenty of options. I have plenty of hazarding options. I have enough that I need anyway. I have good cleaners and breakers and all this stuff that just will work for a team. I think one issue with it is that I will kind of be forced into a lot of the same things every week because they're really my only good things for any given matchup. But that's not a huge issue if they win anyway. So yeah, the Z users for my team I decided are Lando, Azumarill, and Espeon. So I got all of these because you get 240 Z points and each tier costs a different amount. Like tier 1 costs 100 points, so I get Lando and Azu from tier 1. So that's 200 points, and Espeon at tier 4 costs 40 points. So that fills that up. I think that's just a solid mix of Pokemon to Z. Z Belly Jump for Azu, Landorus, Z Fly, or Z Earthquake, or whatever. Kind of similar to how I Z moved the Lando Eye last season, which just was nice to have. And Espeon can just be a fast special Zmon if I need to, like Z Zap Cannon, Z Psychic, all this stuff that works. So that's about all I have to say for my draft analysis. I think it's a team that will be fun. I think it'll be interesting to see how I can use it, because it's definitely not the most practical, I would say. It's not something you usually see for a team, but I'm interested in trying to get it to work because I think it's a style that people don't get to witness a lot. So I'm excited for this season. So my name is Mio. Peace.